Andrew Thomas, hello from Pembrokeshire. Thank you for joining us, Andrew. There's a nice little bump there on the way into this section. That's quick into this corner. We just got away with it. Ricky Crone, If and Divine.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. I thought I'd do a quick little update. I've just had another delivery from Reiger Suspensions, my three-way rear dampers. There we go. Same setup as the front, three-way adjustable. The rears have got a helper spring or tender spring to allow you to get the ride height where you want it. Pretty self-explanatory. Comes with all the other kit, like the book and the adjuster tool and what does what. So we'll get these on the car. Right, I've just about got them bolted on now. So we've got rebound adjuster on the top under there. The old Proflex I had used to have it on the bottom. So they're all bolted on. Canisters are clamped on with my Jubilee clips that I had on before. Need to cut them off a bit, they're a bit long. So that's all pretty much good to go now. I just need to set the ride height, but I've got a couple of other jobs I need to do first while the car's in the air. I've already changed the engine oil and filter, and I've changed the oil in the axle. I drained the oil in the gearbox, but I didn't have enough oil to fill it back up. So I've just had a new gallon of that delivered. So I get the gearbox filled up, get the sump guard back on. Oh no, I've already put that on actually, one step ahead of myself. Sump guard's on, so I just need to fill the gearbox oil, and then I can put the wheels back on and set the ride height then. Right, this gear oil filled up. Let's talk about 1.3, 1.4 litres. I did spill a bit, I think it's 1.3. So just need to get this gearbox guard refitted, and then we can put wheels on it and put it back on the floor. So that's just pretty much ready for the next event now. Just need to do a few tweaks on the suspension, bit of a spanner check. So next event is 25th of June. It's a Sweetland Rally time trial, so 3 weeks from now. My wife, Molly, is sat with me on that one. So it should be interesting to see how we get on with that. Mol's not done an event with me for about 5 years. So yeah, it could be interesting on the first stage. So we'll see how we get on that. Okay, that's the ride height set. Didn't really need to move it much, to be fair. It was set pretty much bang on. I raised it up 10 mil from where they were set from the factory. So after a drive, I'm expecting it'll probably settle down a bit, so it might need lifting again, but it's pretty good at that. I've got one other thing actually that I forgot to mention. This is my spare alternator. It's the same as the one on the car. Now, with our electrical issues that we were having that you'd see from one of the previous videos, we think one of the problems could be that the pulley's too small on the alternator and it's over spinning. So I worked out that at 8,000 revs on the engine, the alternator's doing about 20,000. So that's a bit too much really. So I bought this new pulley, which is I think about 15 mil bigger. It's a 6 rib one, that one's a 4, which shouldn't be a problem. I'm just going to obviously run a 4 rib belt to the one side, but the offset is slightly different. I need a couple of mil machining off the back of that to get it to sit at the right height for belt alignment. So my calculations say that should slow it down to about 14,000 when the engine's on the rev limiter. So hopefully that might help the situation. Even if it doesn't fully solve the fault, it's a step in the right direction anyway. It's a good thing to do, prolong the life of the alternator. So we'll get that sorted and then we can get that bolted on too. I'll keep you updated how that goes. Try and do a vlog on the day if we can. Now, I'll have my glamorous assistant with me, so she can do all the filming. And we'll try and do some updates as we go, a bit of onboard footage, and hopefully we'll have a good day.
Andrew Thomas, hello from Pembrokeshire. Thank you for joining us, Andrew. There's a nice little bump there on the way into this section. That's quick into this corner. We just got away with it. Ricky Crone, If and Divine.